Hi guys, I'm David with Media Unlocked, and today we're going to be going over part 3 of the Canon T2I Magic Lantern 2.3 walkthrough. We're going to be going over the shoot functions, and in part 4 we will be going over your focus functions, display, preferences, debugging, and help. So let's dive right into it. The first option that you have is going to be your HDR bracketing. Now, anybody that likes to do HDR photos, this is great for that as well. You can have some menus in here, so you can go in and kind of preset how you want everything to be, or you can just turn it on. I like to keep mine at -2 and -3 when I do my HDR bracketing, but you can do whatever you want. Next is your interval meter. Now this is great for time lapse, more set towards like photography. And again, you can turn it on. It's got set to 12 seconds, but I could go in and set it to like 10 seconds. And it would take a picture every 10 seconds. I like to do every 5 to 10 seconds when I'm doing a time-lapse video. You have bulb focus ramp. Again, that's a more advanced feature with the interval meter and doing the time-lapse. And it has sub-menus, and you can again go in and kind of set them up how you want to. Next is your bulb timer, which is actually pretty cool. So I've got my bulb timer set to 20 minutes right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop on over to the manual setting. Okay, and then I've got if you see, I've brought my shutter all the way down to bulb. Right here it's at 25th, but I'm going to set it right there all the way to bulb. So once it's in bulb, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just a half shutter click. And for the next 20 minutes, it's going to capture the photo. And that's what it's doing now. And then 20 minutes from now, the photo will stop. And then it's going to be super overexposed because I have way too much light on it right now. So I'm just going to go on and stop it now. And as you can see, I mean, it's like way overexposed because there's way too much light. So again, going down to bulb is for when you have really, really low lit situations and you need to get light and you have a tripod. It's not something you can handheld. You have to actually have it on a tripod and make sure you do not touch your tripod. You do not touch your camera in any way that it could shake, because then you're going to get a real blurry shot, for anybody that understands how shutter speed works. So we'll go back to our movie settings here. And we'll go back into the shoot. So that's what bulb timer does. You have LCD sensor remote, which is kind of cool. I'm going to set it to near. So as you can see, I'm not recording any video. So if I do this, get really close to it, you're going to see this like little thing red up, and now I'm recording video. So if you're trying to record video without pushing the record button up here, you can just do it just by doing this. And of course, it's telling me it's already recording. I don't believe you can stop recording with this. So I guess it's to stop recording here. Turn that off. Audio remote shot. Clap your hands or pop a balloon to take a picture. So we're going to go on and turn that on. We got it set to 10 dB. And put it in manual. Now, if this does what it's supposed to do, when I make a loud enough noise with clapping of my hands, it should take a picture for me. So let's test it out. And as you can see, it just took a picture by the sound of my hands. I hit that 10 dB. So you could make it quieter, so you wouldn't have to make as loud of a noise. If we wanted to, we could set it to, we could set it to like 2 dB, and it should go off a little bit easier. Oh, maybe not. So it's a little quirky. Oh, that's why, because I didn't turn it back on. So, and that's that, which is actually kind of cool. So let's jump back into it. Next is motion detection. And let's see here. Take a picture when subject is moving or exposing hands. So let's turn this off, turn this on, and then you're going to see when I move my hand across, well, it's not doing it. Try that again. Any difference? No, it should. But it's not. Well, in theory, it should actually take a picture from my hand moving across, but for some reason it is not. I have no idea why. It was working fine earlier. Oh, you know what? That's why, and I'm sorry. This is something I even found out. You have to be in live view to do it. So we'll pop it into live view, and here we go. And there you go. So that's how you guys do it. I apologize for that. Even I didn't know that. Thank God I was reading the help section down at the bottom. So if you throw it in live view, motion detection, you throw it in live view, then all you have to do, again, you can see it, and when there's some movement, it snaps the picture. All right, let's turn that off. Silent picture. Take pictures in live view without moving the shutter. So you can take pictures in live view without moving the shutter. A mirror lockup. MLU setting can be linked with self-timer and LCD remote. And then you have flash tweaks. So if you're doing any kind of flash photography, you have some extra tweaks, which I really wish that there's a way Magic Lantern could set up a Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi, but a wireless flash trigger, the way it's built into the T2I. But I don't believe that is even possible, but it would be a cool thing. But you can go in and you can set up your flash exposures as well. So that is your shoot menu. Again, in part 4 of the Canon T2I Magic Lantern 2.3 walkthrough, we will be going over the we'll be going over focus and the rest of these settings. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.